It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Gerald Vaughn is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner, and set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Harris is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Here's Kris Bryant now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Pro goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. It's the Cubs nothing. Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 41 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
The windup and the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Zobrist, and he's got it for out number 2. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
First offering on its way. Nick Savage is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it. He can catch it. He can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Savage is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Jedd Harris. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jedd Harris.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ready with the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Kris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Here's Jedd Gyorko now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Peralta waiting, the 2-1. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, number 41. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
41.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Addison Russell. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In there, 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy. That's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as it'll be Yadi Molina to lead things off. Into the windup and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left. Bryant throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Gerald Vaughn, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Sosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Another one sent foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Striding in once again, Kris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-1. Here it comes. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now. Kyle Schwarber pitches high. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Zobrist is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Savage.
Now at the plate, Nick Savage. This is line to left, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Nick Savage has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
In now, Chad Harris, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two 2-0 pitch on the way, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fouled back.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Set to deal on 2-2, and he got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Albert Pujols is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. This ball will be chopped foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Wilson Contreras.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Picked up by Peralta. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 41.
So striding in, number 41 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. For the shortstop, Peralta. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jedd Gyorko now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. The pitch. Fouled back. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Sosa shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here it comes on 3-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him.
Bryant.
Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Kris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 pitch. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a ball 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Juan Lagares is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
For the Cardinals, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. This is lined into left field for a base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him afloat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Nick Savage, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Chad Harris. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Sportsman's Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Bowman will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Matt Bowman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ben Zobrist.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. The pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ready with the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1. From the stretch. 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled straight back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 41.
At the plate, number 41. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he pops up the bunt attempt. This is foul for the first strike. None out, runners at first and second. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the box, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. A turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Get ready. Albert Pujols will start things out after the break. It's stretch time here at Sportsman's Park. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals 0. there indeed is Albert Pujols. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Third baseman number 3, Jedd Gyorko.
Ready for another shot now. Jedd Gyorko. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Johnny Peralta is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Peralta. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Fly ball out toward right field. Sosa is there, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Miguel Sokolovich is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 63.
David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Stepping up now, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harris ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this
Kris
one, and there's
Bryant.
the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Here's Kris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Waiting on it is Peralta as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-0 pitch on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. Last time through was a base hit. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two 2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Hector Rondon is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Yoenis Cespedes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Settling in now, Nick Savage. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Pause and the 0-2, and he looks at a ball. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Schwarber.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is there. 1 out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 71, Wade Davis. Now playing second base and batting in the 8th spot.
So coming to the plate, Chad Harris. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Wilmer Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Wilmer Flores.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Comes set with the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the stretch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And in the past against Wade Davis, 12 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. A 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Jonathan Broxton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Jonathan Broxton.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra innings. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's Jason Hayward now. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Harris. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yadier Molina.
He's set. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, David Wright, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Sammy Sosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Sosa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Striding in once again, Kris Bryant. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton has seen him go 3 for 9. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Brett Cecil is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brett Cecil.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Koji Uehara takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara. Now playing left field and batting in the 6th spot. Number 30.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Nick Savage. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Pitch on the way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit on the ground, but foul. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. At the plate, John Jay. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch. Good for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at bat. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Cespedes on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Harris racing back, and they have taken the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Kris Bryant now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Past history with Brett Cecil. Comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Ready on 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Wright's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Albert now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Locates a fastball on the inside corner. It's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
0-2 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs and then you go back and shut them down.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Koji Uehara claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Koji Uehara. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Brett Cecil. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.